Okay, and welcome to the aftermath of the midterm and the second half of the semester. The checkered flag has just come down, and you have just enjoyed your fall break, as I remember, all 2 days of it. And so here we are, going into the second inning, or whatever you want to call it. This is the remainder of the semester, and we are not as bad off as we could be, but we could also be better. So I'm going to go over this briefly. Okay, the midterm aftermath. What happened? Okay, so first of all, we're surprisingly on track in some cases. I was very pleased with those of you who submitted me detailed plans about what you're going to be doing. Even some of you who aren't able to participate on campus this semester have stepped up, and I'm glad to see that. Some others of you have not been in contact with me, and you have missed a few critical assignments, which is not good, but you still have time to catch up with some of those things. And there's some good projects underway, and some could be better, obviously. And so now it's time to step up. Now it's time to step up because the first half of the semester always seems to go by just a little bit quicker than we expect, and the second half of the semester goes by way faster than we expect. It's just the way it is. And so concentrate on the field project. I can't really stress that enough. The field project is one of the most important, probably the most important project in the semester. Also, it's really probably the singular greatest thing you can take with you from the class. Don't do it all at once. If you do it all at once, at the very end, you're going to find that it's a miserable experience, and you're not going to have anything useful to take with you anyway. So I seriously, I implore you to do this now, to get it started now, and to really treat it seriously. Keep the momentum going. Make sure that you're doing a little bit on it every day, because you can accomplish a great deal a little at a time. Insist on excellence. And this is something that not everybody does. This is going to separate the good students from the bad students. I'm just going to lay it on the line. Is the project is only going to be as good as you are willing to make it. And if you basically have a slap together, half effort, your end product cannot be very good. If you insist on reshooting things you didn't get right the first time, if you're willing to make that much of an effort into it, you'll produce something that's very good. And I would invite you to enjoy the service project, but do it. Now, that sounds like a silly thing to say. Why would you enjoy a service project? Well, I'll tell you why. Because a service project is a situation where you're working for somebody else. There, you're working to their standards. As long as they're happy, it's good. Now, I'm not saying do a bad job, but what I am saying is it isn't quite as personal to you. You don't have to do as much work. Basically, you're doing the mechanics of it, and you're letting them do the creative part. Whereas in your field project, it's all on you. So I would find the service project to be kind of a relief in some ways. Learn the skills you will need later because this class teaches you a few things. It teaches you how to use the field equipment. It teaches you how to do editing. And once you know that, your later work should reflect that. And so anything that you don't know how to do, learn. This is the best time to do it. School is the best time to learn stuff. And so that's my pep talk for this time in the semester, and I seriously suggest you take it seriously. And I hope to hear from you, and I hope to see improvement in your work.